Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Hello everybody and welcome to my commentary for my EP. So this video is just going to be all about the why, the purpose, and the breakdown of each song, and just to share a little bit about what's the thing, what's going on, what's the story behind the story. So yeah, that's what this video is. I have my headphones here because I do want to listen to the song, each song, before I explain it to you. So yes, but before we get into that, Investigate Your Soul. How did this even come together? Investigate Your Soul is my EP. It's my first EP, and I'm gonna grab my notebook because I wrote a few things down that I wanted to share with you all, but it's really just a collection of poems, songs, and melodies, I'll say, but I'm gonna grab my notebook so I know what the heck I'm talking about. I just recorded a podcast episode, and if you haven't checked that out, you should go check out the podcast. But I changed my setup, so that's why my notebook wasn't near me. You know, we gotta switch up the angles a little bit, you know, keep it exciting, keep it different. But oh my gosh, Bria, you're 23. It's your birthday. Like, happy birthday. Okay. So, Investigate Your Soul is my EP. It's a collection of songs, poems, and music that I wrote during my 22nd year of my life. And so, I just wanted to share it with you all. You know, it's really vulnerable, it's really raw, it's really how I was feeling during the second half of this year before I moved into this place. And during that whole period of the shift, if the lighting is doing a thing, it's because, you know, the sun, you know, the clouds be doing a thing, and I'm gonna just let it be. I'm just gonna be great and do what I need to do. But yeah, I really want to do another video where I want to share 22 things that I learned during my 22 years on this earth right now. But my 22nd year is coming to an end, and I'm recording this in October, literally a month before my birthday, and I finished the project. I finished my last song. I thought that it was going to be a collection of 4 songs, but it's a collection of 6, and it just really reflects this season of my life and really stepping into being everything that I wanted to be. At the beginning of this year, you know, end of 2020, my intention was just to be Bria and just to be me in my entirety and explore all the things that I wanted to do. I started my business in 2020, but really that's what aided me into setting this intention for my personal life. And so when it came to just being Bria in her entirety, I had this dream of being a musician, of being an artist, of being someone who created music and shared music with the world. And anybody who knows me knows I'm always singing, I'm always dancing, I'm always experiencing my body through music and my emotions in that way as well. And so it just felt right, it felt normal, but it was also something scary. It was something scary that I haven't done before, that I was, yeah. But my father, for those who don't know, is actually a musician. He's written a whole album, produced his own music. Like, music is literally in my blood. And I'm so proud of him, and I'm proud to be his daughter. Dad, if you're watching, I know our relationship's a little shaky. We haven't talked in a few years, but just know that I'm really grateful for this part of you that is a part of me. And yeah, I love you if you're watching. But I wanted to dive into this piece of myself that I've been denying myself. I was like, you know, I never said music wasn't realistic or a career, because like the love of music here, I be streaming all the music, you're welcome. But to create it and to actually sit with what I've created and turn it into something that I know I can be, I haven't done before. I've written poetry, I've done spoken words, I've done open mic nights, I've sung on stage for talent shows and showcases and things of that nature, and you know, it was always fun. It always felt so good. And I remember my first like actual solo playing with a live band when I was at, I think it was the Bridge, at church here, and I remember the feeling of us practicing in rehearsal, and during this whole year I was like, I want to get back to that feeling. I miss that feeling of just creating and being in community with people. I didn't get to create any of these songs with anyone, but I would love to collab. If there's any producers or artists out there who just want to vibe, even if you're just a part of the community and you want to play around with your voice or, observe the process of me making music, I'm down. I'm here for that. Just let me know. And yeah, and so during the moves, I found some things that, again, sparked that interest, to spark that feeling in me to continue to create music in this way. And I found a notebook, and this notebook was given to me by my grandmother, and it was written in her handwriting, and it said, I'm actually going to grab it, document this moment, just in case, something happens to it and I never get to see it again. Let me grab it. Y'all are just seeing me crawl all over the place. But I'm wearing one of my new jackets, and it's my favorite color. But yeah, so just holding this, I feel so connected to my ancestors and my elders and my grandmother personally. But this was 2007. My grandmother passed away, so like just seeing this, just touching this is like crazy to me, and sharing this with all of you, like y'all should be honored. But yeah, she wrote this, and it says Bria Daniels songs, songs to sing by me. And she said, she called me my nickname. I want to keep that personal. But yeah, it was 2007, May 27th of 2007 that she wrote this for me and gave it to me. And y'all, there's actually songs in here. I remember this song. This is probably one of the first songs I wrote. Life is not a fairy tale. No, there will not be a rendition of it, but this was the start. This was the start of me expressing myself through song and music and poetry. And so I really like sharing this EP with you all. Like, is wild. And yeah, so this EP is not gonna be on like Spotify or anything like that. Maybe one day in the future, but I ain't got the time to be dealing with all that. But it's gonna be here on YouTube and a playlist, and I'm ready to go through the songs and break it down now that we talked about Investigate Your Soul, and what it is and the why behind it and why I even started it. I will say, I want to just say thank you to a few artists that really helped me just have the confidence to like even do this. Again, thank you to Somo. Love you. We had a meet and greet. We talked about it, and your words really touched me. And literally the night after your concert, I wrote my first song for this EP. So yeah, and that's when I really committed to the project, because it's something that has been brewing for a while. And also just a big thank you to a friend of mine, Gabriel, who he's a musician. He makes beautiful music, and just watching and observing him in his process and in his creation has also inspired me to just do it. Just do it. So yeah, this is me just doing it. So thank you to y'all, my grandmother, my father, these core people who have stuck with me, and all the artists who I listen to. Like, shout out to y'all, because y'all be doing a dang thing. Y'all be doing it. But I'm excited, and yeah, let's just hop right into this first track. So again, 6 songs on the collection. I'm gonna talk through them, I'm gonna listen to them, and we're just gonna go through this process together. Are y'all excited to hear this? Are y'all excited to hear this? Okay, so the first song on Investigate Your Soul. Oh, do y'all want to hear about why I title it Investigate Your Soul? We can talk about that at the end of the video. But the first track on this song is Love Away. This song was the longest to actually like put together to like create, because let me listen to it, or at least if, oh crap. What you need from me, what do you need from me? Carrying all this pain, carrying all this pain. So this song, I laid my heart out on this track. I remember when I first created this, a lot of my songs are freestyles that I kind of melded the freestyle into a song. So that's why I'm still honing my creative, process. But the way that I did this was I just created these beats and then I would be like vibing with it and then I would just, freestyle. And so I remember this song and I remember why I wrote it. I wrote it because I had this overflowing love in me and I was like, I want to give my love away, but it's also like I don't want to give too much of it away. I want to leave some of that love for myself. And so it's just like I remember all the love that I gave away, and even though I gave all this love to people, I'm not going to let the pain and the hurt keep me from experiencing love again. And so yeah, it's almost like a reflection of all the poems that I've all the poems that I've written about past loves that I've had. And instead of me writing them songs, I just wrote a song about like the feeling of like reminiscing on them. And it's just like, it's not in vain. All that pain that I felt it served its purpose. And so I love this song. Whenever I hear that beat, I just want to, hey. But yeah, I really love the end of the song where I just talk about love is an oxymoron. Like, I literally say it, love, to open yourself up to love is to open yourself up to pain, because like everything is temporary in this life, and I think that's what's so beautiful about this song. But yeah, this was one of the last songs that I finalized on the EP, and that's why it's the first track. It took the longest. You're gonna hear this first. But let's get into the next song, which is New Light. Oh. Life gets hard. Oh my gosh. And I get tired. I never give up. I never give in. But why can't I see the version of me that I am meant to be? Let me stop singing. Let me stop, because this song is probably one that I listen to the most frequently. And like, I wrote all this music for me. Like, this was an outlet for me to express my emotions during hard times, good times, and just remember a moment in my life. And I remembered the day I recorded this song. I pretty sure I was like crying in the closet. It was the peak of the move and everything that was going on with like why I'm even here, why I'm even in this space, why we're even talking to each other, is because like the panoramic happened and then we got displaced, and so it was just like a lot. And I was like, I have to see myself in a new light. I have to expand what I think I am capable of, and I have to release the version of me that isn't here. And so like, this song is very personal to me, and it's almost like a conversation that I'm having with myself. Like, I'm not really talking about anybody else in this song. It's really a conversation between me and like myself that I see in the smoking mirror. Like, it's just me and like things and thoughts that I had, and like this song is such a huge anchor to me, because when I feel that feeling again, I know that I can come back to the song, and I know that it's an anchor that I can use in the future. But this song is more of a feeling. This was the second song that I created for the EP, and like, it's really personal. I don't know what else to say. If y'all got questions about this track, or any track, just leave it in the comments and we can chat about it. But this song right here, it's gonna get me through the next few seasons of my life, because the way that I see myself, I constantly have to see myself in a new light, like constantly. And so I have to be open to that change in releasing the version of me that is now past and stepping into present Bria. But yeah, that's what I got to say about New Light. I love that song. It was the second song I created. That one I created with so much ease. It took a day, I would like to say. And again, with the next song, Anxiety, which I love this song.
I'm scared to be seen. Who cares?
So anxiety it's an interlude. It's not really a full song. It's more of a poem that I wrote. And the way that I created this poem is I was just sitting at work one day, waiting to get picked up, and I was listening to an Ed Sheeran song, and these certain words were sticking out to me. So I just was like, okay, let me write this down. And so I wrote these words, and I think it's in this notebook actually. I wrote down crumbling outside Mother Angel life into night. And the song I was listening to was 18. And so those words stuck out to me, and I was just like, let me write a little something, a little poem. And it kind of just blossomed into this interlude that kind of turned into this. And I thought it was going to be a full song, but that's a reoccurring theme for every song on this EP, is that I allowed it to be what it needed to be. And it was through that creation process that allowed me to investigate my soul. And so when it came to making the beat for this song, it was more of, I was having a really anxious day. So I wrote that little poem on a Friday, and Saturday morning I was menstruating. It was a hard day. It was a low energy day. I was over it. And all I wanted to do was create. I was like, I just want to make music. So I pulled open GarageBand. All these songs is made in GarageBand. Shout out to GarageBand. But I just opened it up, and I was like, what does this want to be? I made a whole different beat, but it didn't hit right for what I was going for with this song. But when I heard them horns, and I think this is so funny, but you know when you watch those cartoons and like somebody's doing the horn thing, I almost find that annoying, but there's also a nostalgic feeling in it, and I feel like that's what the horn reminds me of. And so that's why I'm like, playing on the comfort yet annoyingness of what my anxiety feels like. And I just played around with the sounds and things, and it really sounds like my anxiety, because like even though that annoyance is going on, I'm still trying to breathe and find calmness and peace in it, which is why you hear the water. And yeah, so this is one of my favorites too. These 3 songs in the middle of the EP, New Light, Anxiety, and They Know I Am Powerful, are the 3 songs that literally are going to get me through, again, the next few seasons of my life, because I laid so much on it, and I know that I'm going to feel these things again, and I'm open to feeling them again. But now I have something to know, like, hey baby, we're going to get through this, and look, there is beauty in the things that you're feeling right now. So yeah, I love Anxiety, and I love the visual I made for that. Yeah, if you're listening to this and you're still sticking around, you're still here rocking with the commentary. The visuals and the audio for each songs you can listen to in that playlist, which I will link here on the screen and in the description, so you can check that out. But They Know, let's get into that, the 4th track on the EP. I just want to say, when I first played this song for my sister, she was the first person to hear this song, first person to know that I was even creating this. Shout out to you, Benet. She was just like, oh my gosh, Bria, like, oh my gosh. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, but she was more struck by the heart of the lyrics of this song, because I remember when I wrote this song too, it was the day after that solo concert that I was talking about. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I came home from work, I sat down, and I love listening to instrumentals. And so I was listening to this instrumental, and it was Safe Retreat. I don't know who the song is by, but Safe Retreat, Bria, if you want to link it down below so y'all can check it out. But I was listening to that instrumental, and these words just came to me, and before I even got too deep, I said, record audio message, because it just felt so right. And so all that came to me, the stars, the moon, the sea, the birds, the bees, the trees, like in that melody, they know, like I know I am powerful, like it just all came to me. And like this is again the first song I created like in entirety and actually saw to fruition, where I like created a beat and everything. Like this song means so much to me, and like that's why it's gonna get me through another season. And I hope it gets y'all through these seasons too in your life, because like it's just I am powerful. Like, I'm powerful. I'm powerful. And sometimes we need a reminder that we're powerful. Like the stars, the moons, the trees, they all know we're powerful. And everybody who's come before me, it's almost like a little play on experiences. And I don't know what you would call this, but I believe that this human experience isn't the only experience that our soul has. And so it's just like the birds and the bees, they know that we're powerful. And just like my ancestors who are in the wind, who might be a sign through a leaf dropping or something, like they know too. And so it's just like being open to the power of my lineage, my ancestry, and knowing that like me being here, me being a Black woman in America who is here creating and just doing what she loves, is like my ancestors worked so hard for this, and just to know that they overcame it and their resilience is still a part of me and I have access to that. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel on They Know. But the last two songs on the EP, they're kind of just fun songs, and I think it was well before I even had the concept for this EP that I started creating See You Grow. I think I shared like a little demo of it on my personal Instagram, Bria X Daniel on Instagram, and I was just listening to, again, another instrumental, Melty Canny, love you, another artist who, his instrumentals, I be freestyling on that often, just, you know, listening to them, just freestyling, just be like, but yeah, you don't have the votes, but a little Hamilton reference if you didn't pick that up, but yeah, so that's how this song started, and it just came to me. I just want to see you grow, want to see you reach the limits that you didn't even know. And so I think it's really interesting too, because the melodies and the lyrics that I really wrote for most of these songs aren't actually in them. They might turn into something else in the future, or a little spin or like extended version of the song. But I didn't want to call this a demo, because this is really what it is, you know? It's really what it is. So, yeah. And then I think my sister is creeping. I am.
Hi.
Yes, you know, say happy birthday to future Bria.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's
and
your
you
birthday.
You did it. We released the EP.
Period. It's lit, ain't it? It's lit, ain't it? Yeah.
She will hype me to the day I die. But See You Grow, again, I'm gonna listen to it just a little bit with y'all. Oh, I didn't even talk about the production of this song. Let's talk about the production of the song, because I blew my sister's mind when I messed around with all the little audio loops in GarageBand.
Why is life so hard? Ugh.
Yes, I love the production of the song.
I know she ain't just say that. Okay.
We gotta let her know. We gotta let her know. We gotta let her know.
We
Just wanna see you grow, girl. Okay, I love this song because it's just so fun, and it's just a playful way to think about the different parts of yourself. Like, as a life coach and as creating Duelist Bloom, I talk about, you know, integrating the different parts of yourself and being open to experiencing your inner child, your past self, your higher self, your present self, your authentic self, your future self in a new way. And so it's just like having that internal conversation about all those parts who just, they're really all on my side. They want to see me grow. So yeah, this song was a lot of fun to make. And that was another one that I just like made the whole beat in a day, and like it just came to me. And like when I heard the melody and like talking about the freestyle I did to the Melty Cannon song a little while ago, like it just melded so beautifully together. So yeah. And so the last and final song on the EP was actually, okay, I'm gonna play a little bit first. just want to hear my favorite part, my favorite line, and then I'll move on.
Hey, hey, hey. My neighbors can hear me. You thought I was playing.
I'm not here to play. My name is Bria and I'm spitting game. No jokes.
No jokes. I ain't playing. You really thought I was your friend?
I'm not. I'll probably cock block. Yeah, I said it. He's my man, and no, you can't get it.
I said, bring them drums in.
Okay, that's my favorite line in that song. But are you leaving, baby?
Can y'all see my tattoo?
Oh Lord Jesus, we got interrupted. But I'm gonna keep going because this song was a fail.
The bug.
Let's see how many tries it takes for her to lock the door. Okay, one try. Well, two. But yeah, sometimes it'd be taking her a while. I didn't mean to put you on blast like that, but yeah. But this song was a fail. I was just playing around one night, you know, procrastinating, distracting myself from my own mind. I was like, okay, I need to do something. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna record my creative process when I make a song. I'm gonna record the process. So, you know, I got my little Zoom thing. I press share screen, share audio, but that audio didn't record. That audio didn't record. It didn't. And so when I played it back, my heart was hurt because like I created the whole song. The song was there, you know. I had the audio from like recording on like GarageBand and stuff. So the song was there, but like it was just me talking to myself. No audio, no like nothing. Y'all couldn't hear nothing that I was talking about. The whole reason why I was picking all these different like things and playing around. But yeah, like I look back at the footage, fail. But I like this little clip, and that's why it's just a bonus track, a bonus little freestyle on the EP, you know, ended off with something fun. But yeah, that's the EP. That's the EP. Go listen to it. If you want to give me a little birthday shout out and give me a little happy birthday something, just share the EP. Just share the EP. Just share the EP. Let the people know that Bria out here doing what she loves, and like I'm having so much fun. Like this is fun to me. Like I'm probably gonna listen to this EP and just, you know, tidy up around the house now. But like, happy birthday to you, Bria. Like how old was I when I was 2007? Let's do a little math because I can't do that in my head. So if I was born in the year I was born in, I was gonna say I wasn't 10 yet, but yeah, I was 9. Like it took me I'm 20. You're 23 now, girl. You're 23. Took me 13 years to actually pursue music. It took me 13 years, but I'm happy to be here. And again, I don't really see myself too much as like a producer or like, you know, a music. Like I don't play any instruments, so you wouldn't call me a musician, but I am definitely an artist. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, and I make music, and it's the way that I like to share my poetry. Like, yeah, I went through so many phases of my life where I was like, oh, do I want to create a poetry book? I was like, that's not really me, you know, like that's not me. Like I'm all about creating experiences for people. So I was able to find a way that felt good to me, and so having fun creating these little poems and making little beats and GarageBand, because you know the loops they coming in clutch. But I just want to share this for anybody who else is out there who wants to do something and they think that they're not experienced enough, or you think you're too much of a novice or anything like that. But in the same way that I make music on GarageBand with these loops and, you know, make something beautiful out of it, think about a painter. They are given colors, paint, tools, you know, the brushes, the canvas. They're giving all of these things, and not everybody who's given those things can create beautiful things. So if you think what you've created, your art, your craft is beautiful, share it. share it. I want to see. I would love to see. So whatever your craft is, whatever your art is, whatever feels good in the way that you're expressing yourself, pursue it, baby girl. Okay? But thank you so much for listening to a little commentary for the EP, Investigate Your Soul. It's out now. Yeah, it's out. It's out right now. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little premiere watch party of this little commentary and the release of the album on the eve of my born day. But yeah, I'm just happy and I'm grateful and I'm excited to see what the next musical project will look like, Bria. Even though I know what the next musical project looks like, you know you got that notes with album ideas in your phone. Are you gonna get there, girl? Yes, we're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna find somebody to work with, make us some dope beats so we can just have a good time. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of you, and I'll leave any songs or any artists that I referenced in the description so y'all can check them out, fall in love with them just as much as I have. So thank you to all of them. Thank you for all of you for inspiring this project, because like without you I wouldn't even be here creating. And I just realized that we're all connected and we're all here on our really unique journeys, but there's people who we're supposed to touch along the way. So thank you for touching me, and if you're touched by me and you feel compelled to let me know, share. But yeah, that's that. And Bria, I just want to say happy birthday to you. Super proud of you, your 22-year-old self speaking here. I'm so proud of you. Like, you really are doing it. And I know that, like, every time I say this, you can't go anywhere but up. You know, JB come in my head. We can't go nowhere but up from here, my dear. We can't. So we can't go anywhere but up. And I'm just excited to see where 23 takes us. You know, this 23rd year, like, what's gonna be popping, girl? Go after it. Take those trips. Get your whip and vroom vroom and play your music in that car. Put them speakers. Yeah, I love you, girl, and I can't wait to rock out with you in a car and be a fool, a goofball, be laughing with you. But yeah, love you. Much, 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 much love for you, Bria. I'm so proud of you, and just keep doing what you're doing. I'm always here. I'm always on your side. Always supporting you. Always in your corner. Rooting for you. You know, root for the home team. I do like baseball, but I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting me. I don't take this lightly. I realize that there are so many other things that you could be doing with your time, and I'm just grateful that you spent some of your time with me. So I wish that you have a beautiful day and that today is everything you need to be more. And remember that you're an inspiration. Like I said before, anything you're doing is inspiring someone else to continue on their own journey. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you on Monday for the podcast. Love y'all. Bye. Wow. Straight up pose. This, okay, you know, this hair is kind of giving, you know. It's kind of giving. Bria, you did the damn thing, girl. You did the damn thing. Okay, if you, I'ma play. Okay, before we go, a little bloop part. I do want to play. I'ma play "See You Grow" because this part in the song, I wanted to go back and change it, but we all know, you know, it's a one-time thing with me. I don't like perfecting it too much. I just wanna see you grow, wanna see you reach your limits that you didn't even know that you didn't. You could be this kind and look so fine, girl. Let me tell you one thing, you deserve the world. Don't let nobody hold you back. The sky is the limit. Oh, that's the part, y'all. Reach for Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto is a planet, it don't even fucking matter. I wanted to go back and like change that, but it didn't happen. So now I got it right here for y'all. And have a good day. Say it to be a good day. I'll say it again, cause I don't think you heard it. Choose today to be a good day. Alright, for real. Bye, y'all. Thanks for listening and watching.